Hey everyone, I hope your week is off to a great start. We are joining you here from Los Angeles. I'm Caroline Summers. We're talking about Mother's Day today, and we know the big day is coming up in a couple of weeks. And a lot of us have mothers to celebrate or some special woman in our life that we want to honor on Mother's Day. It might be a daughter, it might be a daughter-in-law, it might be a mother, a mother-in-law, a stepmother, a surrogate mother, a grandmother. Hi, Angela. So today we wanted to do a special show. I mean, we're doing a lot of special mothers things for the moms this week so that you can get your stuff in time for Mother's Day. Hi, Dr. Lori. Yes, it is a beautiful day. We are obviously thinking a lot about Suzanne this Mother's Day. It's going to be our first Mother's Day without her, and I always celebrated Mother's Day with Suzanne. She would come to our house and we'd make a beautiful meal, or we would go to her house and make a beautiful meal and spend the day together, and it's just always a very, very special day. So we're going to do it in a different way this year, and some of you are saying Instagram is frozen. Let me just check my internet. Nope, should be good. Should be good. If you had a problem, come out and come back in. So, we are here. I've been running Suzanne's business for about 30 years, and we continue to celebrate her and honor her and bring these beautiful products that were inspired by her in wanting to bring toxic-free organic solutions in place of the conventional items that you might see out there. I mean, we all love candles, and we all love scented candles because you put them in your room and it just gives like such a wonderful essence in the room. But what you might not know is that fragrance, conventional fragrance, is one of the most toxic things in our environment. And you would never think so, because when you walk in a room and it smells fresh, maybe you're someone who plugs one of those things into the wall, or maybe you use that spray that people put on their furniture, or maybe use the spray that's in your air. Fragrance, conventional fragrance that they use in conventional candles, is one of the most toxic things in our environment. It is proven, it's a proven VOC. VOC is volatile organic compounds. So it puts things into the air that we breathe, and they are toxic. So they're, hormone disruptors, they're carcinogenic, means cancer-causing agents, and we have always chosen to have products that don't have chemicals or toxins in them. So obviously you have a lot of beautiful candles on the market that you can choose from when you want to buy a luxury item for someone special in your life. We happen to think ours is better. First of all, it smells so good. The one that we're going to talk about today, well, we're going to talk about 3 today, but this is the floating gardenia candle. It comes in this beautiful gift box, so it's all ready for that special person that you want to honor. So, beautiful candle, and this one comes in this matte white glass container, and it has a cotton wick. The other thing that you might not know about conventional candles, if you're buying candles, maybe you find like a nice candle that you like, or maybe you find a really inexpensive one, and you think like, what? We've got this great candle. If it's coming from places like China or Taiwan, it could have a lead wick. And the lead wicks, again, you're burning that into your environment. So you're burning more volatile organic compounds into your environment. So if you would like to have a beautiful candle that doesn't have those fragrances, but that's not the only thing that can be in your candles. The other things that can be in your candles are, most people use paraffin wax in your candle. That is your most common wax. Paraffin is a petroleum byproduct. So again, byproduct of gasoline, petroleum, that is then bleached and turned white and used in your candles. So again, what does that put into your environment? More VOCs, so more volatile organic compounds. Here you just want a nice candle, you just want to put it next to your bed or put it in your living room and have it smell nice. And we had no idea all these years that we were putting these VOCs into the air. So one of the things that you can do to help combat VOCs is not use things that add VOCs into your air. The 2-piece set is sold out on the site. Which one, Taylor? Because we have a few. I'll get into the different kits that we have today. And Jason, if you can check for me if any of our duos or trios are already sold out, please let me know. So what we use in our candles, we use coconut and soy. So these are two safe burning waxes to use, coconut and soy. And then of course we use essential oils as the fragrance. This floating gardenia fragrance just reminds all of us so much of Suzanne. Gardenia was her flower. I mean, you know, she had a couple signature flowers like hot pink roses like this, but gardenias, she sent me and Leslie and all the significant people in her family, she would send this beautiful box of gardenias. If it was a birthday or if it was our anniversary, it was either a beautiful bouquet of roses like this or the floating gardenias. And you take the gardenias and you float them in water. And so we did this scent as a tribute to her. We started selling this about a year ago, so she did get to smell this and she did get to approve it. She loved it. I think this was her favorite candle of the 3 that we have, and I'm going to show you the other 2. So what we did was we put this together in a 2-piece set for you for Mother's Day with the floating gardenia essence roller. This is our brand new essence roller. And again, it's just organic essential oils. There's no fragrance. People who are super sensitive to fragrance, like Alan, like Violet, where if somebody has on perfume, all of a sudden you start sneezing. And Suzanne used to say, you know, she's very good friends with Tom Ford, and he would send her his beautiful fragrances. And I mean, my God, they smell incredible. But she's like, Alan is allergic to them. I can't wear this around Alan. So we started developing our own line of signature essence oils. I love the application of this, how it comes in this roller top. And when you put this just on your little spots where this is where the blood is very close to your skin, so that's why we put this right here behind our ears. We put it right here on our wrists. You can put it behind your knees, wherever you like. But it's not an overpowering, offensive smell. It is just subtle and beautiful. And this scent just so reminds me of Suzanne. And I love this 2-piece set. So I'm going to start with the deal that we put together for you for this 2-piece set. It would normally be $85, and we're doing that as a Mother's Day special for $59.99. So it's 29% off. It is at SuzanneSummers.com. $60 for this beautiful candle and in this matte white glass jar with the essence roller. So I think that someone special in your life is going to be thrilled to have that little piece of luxury. You guys are jumping and everyone wants the roller. Love that scent roller. Irene wants one of those rollers. Well, good. Well, jump in and get it for yourself. There's no one more special to celebrate on Mother's Day than yourself. Even if you're not a mother, I'm sure there are people in your life that you act motherly toward. So Taylor said, Suzanne Organics fragrances are the only fragrances that don't make me sick. Well, I'm happy to hear that. So, Schlindler, here's the candle. There you go. How many hours does the candle burn? Anna, it burns for 55.5 hours. I always recommend you trim your wick a little bit. When the wick gets too long, that's when you can get a little bit of that soot in your candle. So trim your wicks. A lot of you are saying you got the chocolate custard. The collagen custard and gut renew show that we did on Friday, you guys have been buying those deals all weekend long. It's still selling like crazy, so I left it up for you. So if you were looking for that collagen custard or the gut renew bundles that we talked about last Friday, a lot of you jumping in saying you love the collagen custard. So awesome. Okay, so that is our first kit, the amazing Gardenia 2-piece candle, the beautiful candle with the essence roller. Now I'm going to slide her out and I'm going to move in. This is the Peppermint Cream. So slightly different configuration on this gift set, and we have options for you. Okay, so how cute is this? This is the Peppermint Cream candle. The cutest gift box, look at that. And when you open it, it has this beautiful matte pink candle in the glass jar. It's so beautiful. And this, we have two options for you. We have a 3-piece kit that comes with both the Peppermint Cream hand lotion. This is the Manuka Honey formula and the Peppermint Cream scent, and the Manuka Honey lip gloss, which goes on more like a lip oil in the Peppermint Cream. So we have this as a 3-piece kit, or you can just do the 2-piece kit with the hand cream. So up to you, depending what you think that special woman in your life might like. Let's see, the two-piece kit is normally $79.98, and you're also getting that home for under $60, so that's 25% off. And then if you want to add the 3-piece gift set, so this is the candle with the hand cream and the lip gloss, that's $110 value, and you're getting that for $75. This is our best discount of the day. I will tell you one of these is a little low in quantity. Jill, are we low on the peppermint cream, or is it the cinnamon sugar? I know one of them is a little low on the 3-piece kit, but we have the 2-piece kit. So anyway, if you're interested, jump in and get these, because you know when we discount stuff like this. And also, we want to make sure that you get these in time for the holiday, obviously. So how cute is this with the pink roses? What a cute gift to get for that special person. Okay, we're a little low on the cinnamon sugar. So if you were interested in the 3-piece cinnamon sugar, I'm going to recommend you jump in and get that right away. So jump out, go to the site, order it, and come back. So what I love about this Manuka Honey hand cream, it's a great size for your bag, so you can put this right into your purse. Manuka Honey has so many incredible benefits to soothe and nurture and hydrate your skin. We learned first about Manuka Honey, sorry for the gardener who's outside. We learned first about Manuka Honey, about the benefits that it has internally for your gut. It helps to restore the good flora in your gut, really good for digestion. And then we started learning about all the benefits of Manuka Honey topically. And it is antimicrobial, it is, oh God, it's loaded with antioxidants, it's antifungal, it's anti-inflammatory. It has so many incredible benefits for the skin. If you have any kind of, if your skin is irritated in any way, if it needs soothing, it's also, Manuka Honey is a humectant, which means that it automatically draws moisture to the skin. So we had our formulator load these with Manuka Honey, but somehow it's smooth and silky, not greasy at all, and it just feels so good on your hands. So if you love this invigorating scent of peppermint cream, it smells, it's like peppermint with a vanilla-y kind of base, and it's so good. Lisa said, I have that hand cream. It's in my purse. It lasts a long time too, right? Okay, so this is the Manuka Honey. I want you to see the color on this. It has just a little bit of tint in it. Ooh. It's just a little bit pink. It's beautiful. Except now I need a tissue. So it doesn't go on sticky. It goes on like a lip oil. Hold on, I need to grab a tissue. And again, it gives your lips like, I can feel a little, it's that peppermint. I'm feeling a little bit of that waking up. So again, the two-piece kit is the beautiful peppermint cream candle with the hand cream. So that's $59.99. You're taking that home. What a great gift. I mean, you're going to spend $59.99 on that special woman in your life. Get something that is already beautifully wrapped in this gift box. All you need is like a perfect little ribbon for that and this hand cream. And then if you want to splurge, also get the three-piece kit. It's $74.99 for 3 pieces. Can you please do a larger size of the neck cream? Darlene, are you wanting to bathe in that neck cream? It is good. She's talking about the firming neck cream with tightening peptides. So if you're looking for that, Deborah said, Caroline, I think the grow back and hair supplements are working. Very happy to hear that, Deborah. It sure worked for me. Okay, so the hand cream. This has virgin organic coconut oil in it. It has squalene, which is a moisture magnet. It has oat protein, which oat protein is really good for the skin. It is a gluten-free variety for those of you who are concerned about that. It also has the apple fruit extract, which is an antioxidant, helps improve elasticity. And the lip gloss, again, has that beautiful Manuka honey in it, which gives all the hydration benefits, all the soothing benefits. It also has cocoa butter, which helps combat dryness, and collagen protein, which provides plumping of the delicate lip tissue. So, yay to that. So that's our 3-piece kit. I want to show you the one that's limited, so that in case you want to jump in on that, you have the opportunity. So the next one coming in is cinnamon sugar. This scent drives me just insane. I love it. I actually love the cinnamon sugar scent. Something about it really reminds me of my childhood. Is it because I loved cinnamon toast as a kid? My grandmother used to have this little crystal dish that was the cinnamon sugar dish, and it had a little lid on it. It was like a silver lid and had a slot for the spoon. And she used to let us help make the cinnamon sugar. So she'd put the sugar in, and then you'd add just the right amount of cinnamon. And then you'd make toast, and you'd put a ton of butter on it. You had to make sure that you did this while the toast was very warm, so that that butter would melt. And then you sprinkle the cinnamon sugar on it, and then you tap off the excess in the sink. That's what this reminds me of. So I'm sitting at my Nana's table in Wellesley, and we are enjoying her cinnamon sugar toast. It's so good. The cinnamon sugar lip gloss, it smells like a cinnamon roll. A lot of you are talking about cinnamon sugar toast. That's awesome. And then, of course, we have this gorgeous cinnamon sugar lip gloss with the same ingredients that we found in the peppermint cream, but this one has a slightly brown tint. Just a little bit of that caramely cinnamon. There you go. Can you see? Just a little bit of tint in that. This is a beautiful product. I'd say this is an earthier scent. I think the peppermint cream is a little bit more of an invigorating scent. I have such fond memories of cinnamon sugar toast and raised my 3 kids on it. They say it reminds them of childhood too. That's awesome. So again, look at this candle. She comes in this matte brown. This is a very neutral brown. It's going to fit really in any setting. And then of course, the cinnamon sugar hand cream, which has all those natural moisturizing agents from the Manuka honey. This is really, these are luxury treats for your mom or your wife or your daughter or your stepdaughter, your daughter-in-law, for an aunt, for that special mom who helped you out when you were a kid, maybe who filled in a gap where your mom wasn't there. These are all the places where for $60 you can get this 2-piece set and really make someone's day. Just say, I've been thinking about you, I appreciate you. For $75 you get the 3-piece kit. And again, the cinnamon sugar is limited. I hope we have enough of these to go around. You're going to have to order within the next day or two in order to make sure that you can get it by Mother's Day, which is only 2 weeks away. So I'm going to turn it over to you guys and let me know if you have any questions about these products or these deals. Everyone wants to talk about cinnamon sugar toast. Oh, it's so good. I used to have one of those Lance nightgowns. Remember those flannel nightgowns? They came all the way up here and they had a little button in the back, and then it had a little like lace bib, long sleeves, and then it was flannel to the floor. And I used to stand over the heater vent and it would fill up and I would turn into this, like it would turn into like a giant balloon filled Lance nightgown, and I would sit there by the toaster and wait for the toast. And my mom was like a healthy mom. So my mom, I remember when we switched over from refined sugar to sugar in the raw, which not a lot of people were doing in the 70s, but it was like that big chunk brownish color sugar. And she, she was aware of chemicals in food and trying to be healthier. My mom cooked all the time. That's where I got my love of cooking, was from my mom. So we used to eat out like really no more than once a week. On Sundays, we would go out as a family. I'm one of 6 kids. I happen to be the youngest. So going out to eat was a big treat for us. And when we would go out, you would order one beverage. We did not order appetizers. And we just kind of like, there was an understanding. If the waitress came around and said, would you like another? We just said no. And I remember the first time that I went out with Bruce, and so, Bruce is an only child. He has many steps and halves if you count all the marriages on both sides of his family. But when we went out to eat, it was like he ordered the appetizer, he ordered a drink, he ordered another drink, he ordered a fancy water to go with it, then he ordered the entree, then he ordered the dessert, and I was like, wow. I mean, like, I was a little concerned, and he was like, what? And I just realized he didn't have those restrictions growing up. He wasn't one of 6 kids. So Bruce's way is more fun, I will tell you that. So it's nice to be at a place where if you want the extra drink, I can order it now. Groomer said you had sugar in the raw too. It was kind of a bummer, wasn't it? Yeah, the sugar in the raw was not a fun part. But I remember my mom trying to add healthy things. I think we're all trying to add healthy things. So we're trying to make it a little easier for you to have healthy items in your home and in your life that provide not just as good as the conventional items, but better than the conventional items. So Debbie wants to know, will you make your Shield and Shine in a larger size? I live in Vancouver and I love all of your products. Have many favorites. Debbie, whenever we launch a new product like that, what we usually do is put them in bundles and discount them. Our company's not quite big enough to do like a salon size in every product. We have to make sure that there's enough demand, but I use, some people were talking about the products, like Leslie and Daisy were talking about it, saying they don't use a lot of the Shield and Shine. I use a lot of it. I use maybe 12 to 15 pumps to get this very curly hair into the way that I like it, kind of, bouncy but straight. Suzanne used a lot of product. Suzanne would use, 16 pumps on her hair, but Suzanne had a lot of hair. So it just depends on what your hair needs. I find it doesn't weigh my hair down, but I need a lot of product in order to tame the frizz. Just funny, Janet said, I'm from a big Catholic family, 5 of 6 kids, and I'm really close to my little sister. Oh, that's sweet. Will the Manuka Honey hand cream come in larger sizes? We don't. This is a pretty good size hand cream. It's 3 ounces, and we have this in 3 different scents. So we have the Manuka Honey. This is the cinnamon sugar. We have the Manuka Honey peppermint cream, and then we also have the Manuka Honey, the yellow one that is the Manuka Honey scent. But your deals today are going to be in these bundles. So Debbie said, yes, we used imperial margarine on white sugar on white bread and toast. Yeah, the margarine thing. They were really excited that it spread more easily than butter. And they told us it was healthier. So we went through that for a while. Oh, this smells so good. It's not an overpowering, none of these candles are overpowering scents. They are, they're more subtle, they're more sublime, and I just love the way the peppermint products really help me wake up or pull me out of a blue mood. I love that. And I find the cinnamon sugar to be really grounding and comforting. So I'm going to go back to, for those of you who came in late, we're going to go back to the floating gardenia kit. My mom's said the shampoo and conditioner she started a couple weeks back, noticing her natural hair color coming back and a bit thicker, wants her spots to fill in. Bumpkin Girl, that's amazing. If you're looking to help fill in some spots, try the Suzanne Grow Back, the Shield, not the Shield and Shine, the Hair and Scalp formula. It helps dormant hair follicles come back to life with, if they've gone dormant, your scalp has dormant hair follicles. So the ones that are alive, if we can help to revive with the Grow Back Hair and Scalp formula, a lot of people are having excellent results. I can never promise results to anyone because we don't know the reason for hair thinning or hair loss, but give it a try. It's such a good product. A lot of people have had, she's using yours. Good. Well, get her own so that she can use it every day, because with Grow Back, you want to use it every single day. I always put it next to my toothbrush, and when I put it next to my toothbrush, I know that I won't forget to put it on. You put it on your hair and scalp, and then you massage it in with the scalp massager, and you are going to find, if those hair follicles are alive and can be stimulated by the plant stem cells that are in Grow Back, you might be seeing little baby hairs coming in where you might have a patchy area. I have seen the hair growth all over my hair now. I use the Hair, Skin, and Nail Supplement, and I use the Grow Back Hair and Scalp formula. For me, that has been a really good combo. And then, of course, I also get the ashwagandha because that's what was helping with the issue that was creating the fallout. Okay, I'm looking for more questions. Oh, you guys are talking about my cooking videos, the sound of the knife hitting the board. Well, as you know, a lot of you know, you followed my journey when I was in Italy with my family, and we had such incredible food and so many incredible adventures. And when we came home, I said, okay, time for a bit of a reset. So I've been on my gut renew and big salads. I went to the farmer's market yesterday. I made an incredible salad with so many, I had 2 kinds of cabbage, I had cucumbers, I have raw broccoli. I had 3 kinds of herbs, green onions, what am I missing? Fennel. And I just made a beautiful olive oil and citrus dressing. So healthy. I felt so good by the end of the day. I also made a gorgeous chicken soup with a bunch of fresh vegetables. So we're eating very cleanly right now, backing off the carbs, backing off the dairy, backing off sugar, all those things. LAF 810 said, I'm starting to see new eyebrow growth from Growback. I'm self-conscious of my depleted brows. I'm so happy they're coming back. You know, a lot of us in the 90s plucked our 80s and 90s plucked our brows to death. So again, if the hair follicle is still alive, there's a chance that it could come back. So give our Growback a try on your eyebrows. Do not use it on your eyelashes. I haven't tested it on eyes. Nancy, yes, I do have a cookbook. It's at carolinesummers.com. It's called Served. Or you can send me a DM and I'll send you the link for it. So again, I'm coming back now to, for those of you who came in late, this is our floating gardenia candle. It has the most sublime gardenia scent, not an overpowering scent. It's subtle and just so beautiful. Suzanne's signature flower was a gardenia. We were out with Alan over the weekend, and she planted, I don't know, 25 or 30 gardenia bushes in their entryway, and they're all in bloom right now. So I walked into the house, into the entry, and it was like, whew, you just get hit with this waft of the gardenia fragrance, and it's just reminding us all the ways that she's around us, even though she's not physically around us, why we still feel her presence. And there was a big, beautiful bowl of them that was picked and put on the table where we had our family gathering, and it was incredible. So obviously we're doing a lot of honoring to Suzanne this upcoming Mother's Day. It's going to be our first one without her in the physical space with us, but always in our hearts. So here we go. This is the floating gardenia candle. It's in this beautiful matte white glass jar. It is a soy and coconut wax, so none of the toxic paraffin wax. Paraffin wax is a petroleum byproduct. They actually take petroleum waste and they bleach it, and that's what most candles are made from. So I highly recommend, if you're not buying our candle, please buy one that's not paraffin. And then, of course, for scents, artificial fragrance is one of the most toxic things that pollutes our indoor air. So if you're using something that plugs into the wall, or is a spray, or is anything that is not an organic essential oil, they really create so many VOCs, volatile organic compounds. This is why we get pollution in our indoor air. So one of the things you can do for that is get yourself a Wellis Air, because that helps to greatly reduce the VOCs in your indoor air. A lot of you jumped in and bought that machine from Bruce, and you get your cartridge every 3 months, and that helps to neutralize the VOCs in your indoor air. Your indoor air is up to 5 times more toxic than outdoor air, because of all the things that we have in our homes that we don't realize. Even those of us who are, trying to live a toxic-free lifestyle. I don't have toxic-free cleaners in my home. I try to use all organic food and products. We're still getting toxins. I mean, you can't be 100% on this. So I feel good knowing I have that extra layer of protection. In fact, when I was making my short ribs on Saturday, I woke up early and made braised short ribs to bring down to Alan and the family for our lunch in Palm Springs. And, you have your cooking oil in there, and once that starts getting up to heat and then the meat goes in, I looked over, the Wellis Air was red. It's also probably, whatever's coming out of the gas range. There are things that we just consider totally normal. You're not going to get rid of every single one of them. We need some of the modern conveniences of life, but where you can swap out something that was toxic for something that maybe even is better and economical. I mean, this whole set beautiful candle in the gift box and the floating gardenia essence roller is $59.99. It's an incredible, all you have to do is put a ribbon on this. You can tie this like right on top there with the ribbon. Any one of the special people that you want to honor for Mother's Day is going to be thrilled with a gift like this. So I would say of the 3 cents, this was definitely Suzanne's favorite. The gardenia, she did get to approve this before she passed last year, and she loved it. She loves gardenias. She just thought we just nailed it. She said it's perfect, perfect, perfect. So you're right. These are things that we're not aware of because we're led to believe that anything that we put on our faces or our bodies or use in our homes, it should be safe, right? I mean, that's why we have the FTC and the FDA to make sure that we're safe. But what happened early in the 19th century, like I think it was around the 1940s, they banned certain ingredients in our food supply, but they did not ban them in our beauty products. So that's why we still have lead in conventional lipstick. It's why we still have dyes that you're not allowed to eat, but they can use them in our blushes and our lipsticks. Well, they go into your body. They just absorb in a different way. The skin is the largest organ of the body. The lead that we eat in conventional lipstick, I mean, this is where when you hear about estimated how many pounds of lipstick we've all eaten in our lives, I mean, it's on your lips. It makes sense. So that's why we try to bring you alternatives. We try to bring you things that are toxic free, that are chemical free, but we want them to be as good or better than the conventional products. That was always Suzanne's guideline, because I've been developing these products for her for the last 25, 30 years. And that was always her guideline. It has to be better than what's out there. And she was a stickler. And fortunately, we had very similar tastes. So usually by the time I got it to a place where I felt really good about it, she was just thrilled about it. But, there are certain products where we had to send it back many times before it would pass the test. But not these. These were pretty immediate. The candles, because it's something we hadn't done before. And Suzanne has such a beautiful home. She decorates so beautifully. She's got such a great eye, and she always had beautiful fresh flowers around, and these beautiful candles. And you don't use scented candles in your food. I want to say that. Do not put your scented candles in the middle of your table when you're serving food. This is interruptive to your cuisine. So I do recommend you keep this in a bathroom, in your bedroom, in a living room. But as a cook, which I also am, you don't want a gardenia smell in the middle of serving a chicken piccata. That's a clash. So I always say keep scented candles away from those other areas. So anyway, those are our gifts for you today. The gardenia kit, $59.99. You get this home. We're limited supply on all of these, so jump in today and get them tomorrow at the latest. The cinnamon sugar, we have the beautiful cinnamon sugar candle, and you can get that as a 2-piece deal with the hand cream, or you can get it as a 3-piece deal. You can add the lip gloss. This is the most limited bundle. The 3-piece deal, it's only $75 for all 3 pieces. And again, it comes in this cute gift box. And then, of course, the beautiful peppermint cream. You can get this in the 2-piece set with the Manuka Honey peppermint cream, hand cream, or you can get it in the 3-piece set. The 2-piece set is $59.99. The 3-piece set is only $74.99. Such a cute gift. And it's not only cute when you open it, like you want that wow factor when you open a gift, but you also want someone to use it and say, oh my God, I love these products. So LJ Miller just jumped in on the cinnamon sugar 2-piece kit. Amazing. LAF 810. My cookbook is not on Amazon. You can find it at carolinesummers.com. Thank you for asking. It's self-published. So when you order it, it gets printed and delivered right to on demand to you. Nurse Susan Elizabeth loves the gardenia. Bumpkin Girl is ordering one for herself and one for her mama. Perfect. We should be spoiling ourselves on Mother's Day too. Is your chicken soup in the cookbook? Yes, it is, Katie, start to finish. Roasted chicken to chicken soup, taught by the one and only Suzanne Summers. Suzanne learned how to make chicken soup from Alan's mother, and I learned how to make chicken soup from two sources. One from Suzanne, but also when I worked in a restaurant when I was in my 20s. You just learn how important that base stock is to every single sauce and soup that you make. Mary ordered the gardenia candle last week. Karen has all the candles and the hand lotions. Do you have a favorite, Karen? It's hard to pick. It's like picking children. My allergist always said that allergies are like a glass of water. An overload causes the glass to overflow. So every little bit and exception adds up. It's true. So every little toxin that we add, that's in our makeup, that's in our air supply, if you're adding a VOC because you're using a candle that's made with paraffin or that's made with artificial fragrances, if you're using perfume, if you're using cleaning products in your home, if you're using agents, skin agents on your skin that are made with chemical fillers and chemicals, there are a lot of places where we can do better. So that's why we have Suzanne Organics. That's why we will continue Suzanne Organics. I know these products are really important to a lot of you, and we all really, it's family business. Those of us who have been working in this business, I've been doing this for 30 years with Suzanne, so obviously it's changed because Suzanne isn't here, but we wouldn't consider not continuing this because the rest of us who have formed the team behind her to bring you these products, of course, we're all still passionate about what we do. We all really believe in the products that we're bringing to you, and we would never want you to all of a sudden not have your products. It's hard enough not having Suzanne here. We're not going to take away the products as well. Berry Pop lipstick. Jill, can you tell me if we know when Berry Pop is coming back? I know we had a lot of questions because Daisy was talking about it yesterday. Oh yes, and the gardenia, the floating gardenia hand cream is on order and coming back. We don't have it right now. So I'm just waiting for Jill. Again, Jill, she's been with us for 25 years, helping. She does everything on the back end, and we couldn't do this without her. They want to know about the lipstick, but you can tell me about blush too. We're waiting on quite a few products from the manufacturer. Jilly Jill says, the lipstick is coming back in May. Okay, good. So what happened with the lipstick, we got a bad batch, and sometimes that happens with organic products. So we sent it back and they made a new one. So May is just around the corner. Everyone wants the Berry Pop. I do want to show you the gardenia entry at Suzanne and Alan's home. Okay. These are the homegrown. Is it playing? Okay. These are the homegrown gardenias that Suzanne planted. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? There were handfuls of them. It was so stunning. Isn't that great? So pretty. Oh, Nancy said, I just cried on my phone. I know, because part of you thinks you want her to be here to see that. She planted those, she loved them, but she is here. Like, she's in the flowers. She's in the blooms. So rather than looking at it as like, it's so sad that she's not here to see these, I always look at it as that's how she's expressing that she is here. On my good days. Obviously, we have our not so good days too. You should pull some to plant for your home. Alan gave the place that he planted them. The place that he ordered from. I know Leslie wanted to get some, and she ordered some to plant at her house. Now I want to plant gardenias everywhere in honor of Suzanne. Yes, or beautiful roses. Suzanne, she always liked one kind of flower stuffed into a vase with no fillered flowers. That was one of her tips on how to arrange flowers and make them look beautiful. So good, you guys. That's our show today. I hope you jump in on these beautiful specials for Mother's Day or whoever that special woman is in your life. Maybe it's a stepmother, maybe it's a mother-in-law, maybe it's a surrogate mom, maybe it's a neighbor who doesn't have any family left, or anyone that you want to just pay tribute to on Mother's Day. It's a really nice and not that expensive way to do it. This beautiful gardenia 2-piece kit is only $59.99. So thanks for joining us. Violet Summers is coming home. So you're going to see Violet back on Wednesday. We're switching up the schedule a little bit this week because we're all going to be with Alan on Friday. So we're going to do Alan's show on Friday. So Wednesday is going to be Suzanne Selects. Violet will be back for that show. And then Friday, you're going to have Daisy, Camellia, and Violet, and myself and Bruce with Alan on Friday. So that's going to be our schedule this week. So have a good one, guys. We'll see you back on Wednesday. Take care.